Welcome to Get to Know the Speakers of Digital Confex. Today we have with us Joao Barreto, Director of Innovation, Bateel International. So he will be joining as a distinguished speaker on the topic Marketing Leadership in the Age of AI during THATware Present 6 Remote Confex in association with Ascended Group Branding, taking place in Remy Dream Hotel in Dubai on 11 December. So hi, welcome to the chat show, Joao.
Thank you, Ayush.
So please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience.
Sure. So, as you said, my name is Joao. I'm currently Director of Innovation at Bateel International. I've spent most of my career at the intersection of strategy, innovation, and brand building. So, I worked before Bateel. I worked with Nestle as well for a long tenure. And I always been around finding opportunities to drive innovation that actually create value and can be scalable. Obviously, over the past few years, AI became part of my world in let's say, last year, because it's not only redefining how we innovate, but it's also redefining how we do work, right? And I think today it's quite an important thing to understand these tools and really use them to augment and amplify our skills. So we are, more efficient in what we do, and we can also be free and have time to do things that are really important, such as having the time to do some strategic thinking, for example. So, yeah, so that's the lens that I'll bring to the conversation is how AI is reshaping not our tools but also our mindset as leaders and the ways that it really helps us do better in our work.
It's great having you in our conference, and I think our audience will get more exposure to AI as it's everywhere right now. So I have few questions for you today. My first question is, how is AI reshaping the way businesses create and capture value?
Look, I think what's fascinating about AI is that it's no longer only about efficiency, operational tool, right? We've been talking for decades about automation and how to reduce costs, but today, as I was saying earlier, it's about how we are more creative. How can we be more curious? How can we do things faster but also better? It's helping us think differently, and it's connecting us to find and not miss opportunities that might have been invisible before. So it's not only about the technology itself, it's about the philosophy of work, I would say. And the value is no longer only on cost saving, but also on the intelligence that it brings to leaders, and to help us really get new perspectives, get new thinking, get new ways of doing things, and really break through to find the best opportunities that we have in our businesses. So in a way, it's a learning organism, right? It's something that it's always bringing new information on a very short period of time. And the ones that are going to win are not the ones that are only faster, but also the ones that translate these insights into something tangible that really creates the value. So, yeah.
I think love your take, like how businesses are now reshaping their structure and implementing AI right now. So my next question is, what should leaders focus on to drive responsible and sustainable AI adoption?
I think this is a very important topic. The ethics and responsible AI is a quite important thing. As a leader, obviously none of these changes happen, and I've seen it firsthand, without the people. And so, as leaders, we need to ensure that the human element and the people that are using AI, they do understand how to use it in the correct way. We need to find ways of, having transparency in what we're doing, having an understanding of the regulations, doing some frameworks, which I would say it's an important thing. So create some frameworks to guardrail the way that we operate and we use AI. and drive the culture, drive the mindset internally. Because sometimes it's not because AI can do something that we should be doing that, right? That we should be using AI to do that. So again, I think it's really important that we educate, that we create the frameworks, that we guide the people in our companies, and we create a culture that really supports this responsible use of AI, and some ethics behind AI as well.
Okay. So my last question for today, how can organizations future-proof themselves in the AI-driven economy right now?
That's a very good one. I don't think no one can actually future-proof nowadays. I think the technology is moving so fast that future-proofing is not possible anymore. What we can do and we should be doing is getting future ready. And being future ready is a lot about a mindset. It's a lot about the culture that you have in the company. Ensuring that the employees are constantly learning what the new technologies are bringing, having a way to be agile, to be adaptable, ensuring that this is not one big transformation. It's about small evolutions all the time that add up and really scale as we go. So all of this, ensuring that the company understands the value of these technologies and we can constantly adapt is what's going to make you future ready. Because to be honest, what we're using today with LLMs might change tomorrow, and we need to be ready to evolve with that, because the companies that are going to be able to evolve with the technology and be faster in doing that are the ones that, again, are going to be the ones that will thrive. So for me, it goes down to culture, not about the code or the program, and it's about leading with curiosity, but designing for change, and really having the courage to be first when the technology comes, and not be last and be forced into things, which happens a lot of times, unfortunately. So we need to be courageous to really take and adopt the technologies to thrive. Let's put it like that. Yeah.
I think the good way to summarize is like we have to be culturistic, and as you said, like adaptability is most important right now for the organizations. So I have also prepared some rapid fire questions. My first question is, so what is your go-to productivity hack?
My go-to productivity
Yeah.
app, Motion AI.
So the future of marketing in one word.
Personalization, or actual personalization.
So your favorite thing about speaking at international events?
I think it's learning and sharing knowledge.
So if you could rebrand one big global company, which one would it be and why?
Rebrand a global company. That's a tough one. That's not a rapid fire. That requires a lot of thinking. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think there's a lot of interesting companies that could be rebranded. But let's take one that died. I would have taken Blockbuster and would rebrand that one.
So thanks, Joao. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So any words for
Thank you,
our
Ayush.
so any words for participants who will be joining the conference?
Look, be curious. I think the curiosity is a really important thing. Be curious, be open-minded, hear, but be critical thinkers as well. Don't take everything that you hear as granted. As anything in AI, just make sure that you go about your sources and ensure that you are really be critical about everything that you hear, but be curious and be open. Yeah.
So great, thanks for your time today, Joao, and to all the
Thank you,
participants.
Ayush.
Don't miss this session happening on ThirdWare Presents 6 Convex in association with Ascended Group Branding, taking place in Ramid Dream Hotel in Dubai on 11 December. Get a great chance to connect with him in person. See you soon, Jao.
Thank you, Ayush.